Hello everybody. Today we're here to unbox the ANCHEER electric bike. This one is about, I'd say about 40 pounds. It came straight from Amazon. It took about 2 days to get here. As you can tell, it does have a couple of things to open up, little prongs. I don't know why I got a razor, but watch out about those very sharp staples right there. And let's see if we get it open real quick. As you can tell, it's a pretty easy box to open, about 40 pounds, which is not too heavy. Okay, I can tell as it does have a lot of extra padding in there, and I don't know if you see behind me, this is my second one. I do own one behind me is a white one. I'll show that later on. But as you can tell, it does have a lot of protection to get here from from the shipping place, getting shipped there. As you can tell, and I do believe ANCHEER is a overseas company. I think it's from Japan. I will have to research that to find out for sure. But they do put a lot of packing in here to protect the best you can. Let's see, we got tools, we got the peg kit, we got a box. Oh, let me pick that up. I don't want to throw that away. I'm actually gonna need that. We got the charger. See what else we got up in here. We got some more boxes to throw away. Let's see, as I put it there. It's very light. See how light it is? It does come with a whole bunch of protection stuff on it. Very small, very lightweight. Could fit in any kind of car, even on a bus. It does have a nice little kickstand, as you can tell right there, and it does pack up with a lot of bubble wrap. Oh yeah, now I do see why I do have the razor now. A lot of stuff to cut here. Okay, let me put this box to the side, and let's start ripping all this plastic off the scooter. As you can tell, it does have a lot of tape, little things. And look at this. Look what we get for free right here. Oh, we got a headgear. Safety first is always the best thing to do. So I'm gonna put this on my head right now to keep me safe. All right, you can tell I'm cutting all the sides off, all the extra styrofoam, all the extra bubble wrap on the hand. I'm not sure it's gonna protect it that much in the shipping package, but hey, these things are coming from overseas, which means could be coming from Japan, pretty far. I think it's a Japan company. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna do a little research on that. But yeah, and as you can tell, it's nice quality, built pretty strong, all nice metal. The disc brakes look pretty good. This is a nice build, like brand right here. I might have to start buying this brand, which looks pretty good. Okay, now at this part, as you can tell, I'm still unboxing. It's gonna take me a long time to get through all of it, so I'm gonna speed it up so you won't have to sit here and watch me with a cafeteria hairnet on the whole time for 10, 12 minutes. So I'm just gonna fast forward to the good part. So hang on there. This is the handlebars where it actually breaks down. You just pull the lever up, and it's a little hard to push it, so you have to put some muscle to it. And as you can tell, it moves up and down, and it actually goes side and goes down, so it becomes very small. So this will make it very easy to carry on the bus or put in like a convertible, any kind of vehicle just to fit in, or even in a small trunk, anywhere. Very, very portable. Now let's see what was in that bag I threw on the floor earlier. That was so important to me. As you can tell, it's a regular plastic bag. Put my razor down. As you can tell, let's see. The first thing we pull out is a charger. Now this bike does only come with one charger, so make sure you do take care of it. If you do break it or anything, they are pretty reasonable on Amazon, which you can do prime ship and be here in a day or two. But yeah, it's a regular plug wall unit. Put down on the floor. And it's always good to get extra ones for your car in case you out there on the go. And we have our little manual. Let's take a look at the manual, see if it's worth any important information in it. I mean, honest truth, you really don't really need this printed little cheap manual because everything on it is pretty easy to see. I mean, watch the video, you pretty know everything that's in it. And but it's good to have. It's good to have this so you could, if you do need it, you can always read it. Just throw it away. And one of the most important parts in there, so don't throw this bag away. Oh, they gave us a tool. They gave us a tool and a peg. So you actually do not need to go out and buy any tools to build this bike at all because they give you any part that you may need. And that tool we're going to use for something else, but with the pads, I just screw them on as regular. As you see, put as tight as you want. You will need this to rest your feet. You want to hold your feet up the whole time while riding. And put it on pretty tight. So let's go to the other side of the bike. And we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other side. We just screw it on. Now that tool you see me holding is for another part that's also came in the box that I am going to show you in a second. Let me just put this on as tight as I can so it won't fall off while I'm riding. Alright. As you can tell that both sides are now on, and it took me what, 2 seconds. Now let me pick up the other bag that came in there with all that was taped onto the frame itself. This is the other part that that you'll be using for that tool that you do need. In fact, let me see if I can get open. I'm fighting with this bag right now. Well, not bag. It's kind of, it has to tape it together. Oh, and then of course I had to make sure my headgear is on right, because you know safety first. All right, and this is gonna be the mud splash thing. So just in case you do drive in some water, I mean, don't bring the bike underwater. I'm sure it's not that good in water. I think it's like IP56. I will get that information for you later on. And what you do, you just screw out the back of it. So to build this whole bike, you need 0 tools, because they do give you any tool they do need, which is only this start key. Once you have the start key, that's all you need to successfully finish the bike up. As you can tell, I'm taking the screw out. This flimsy, you might want to get another one. This is pretty, it's pretty cheap. It is pretty flimsy. I mean, I'm sure it will break down the road. I'm sure it's not going to last a long time. But hey, it'll keep all that water off the back of your shirt. I'm not sure if you ever rode a bike without a mud flap thing on the back of it, and it just leave a big dirt stain in the back of your shirt. It's not good. I mean, especially if you plan to use this for like small commutes to work, or you know, on a date or anywhere, or just to save gas. You want to stay as clean as you can. So I do advise you do put this part on until you buy a better one. But this one does work pretty good. I have it on my other one and haven't had no problems at all. It actually blocks all the water that comes up, and use that same tool they gave you and tighten it back up tight as you can. And as you can tell, it is flimsy. It is very flimsy. So when you do put it in cars or put it in somebody's trunk, watch out for that part, because it will catch on everything and will bend back and break on you. So as you are carrying this around, just be very aware of the back of the bike, because that part is very cheap. And you want to make sure you keep it as long as you can, and put a screw in it as tight as you can. And that's all you basically need to complete the whole bike. Okay, now I'm going to show you the charger and where to find the charging port at. Let me go ahead and turn this bike sideways so I can show you where the charging port at. It is very small. It does have a plastic covering that is very important to it. As you can tell, that plastic cover is in my finger. Make sure you do put it down as you are finished, as you are routing, because water and stuff can get in there and mess it up. And plug it up, and as you can tell, I did plug it up right there, and I'm waiting for the light. And as you can tell, the light is red, so which just means not fully charged. When these bikes are delivered to you, they usually come with like 50 to 75% battery. I mean, you could pretty much take out the box and ride. And when it does be full, it does turn green. Light does turn green on there. Or you can also go to the top of the bike, where all the extra buttons is. You know, like let's see, at the top I do have at the top of the thing, it does have a meter on there where you can actually press the top button. But wait a minute, I'm actually fighting with mine right now. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, my handlebars are actually been the wrong way. So make sure you do unlatch that and tip it to the way you are relaxed to ride it. And make sure you clamp that back down so you won't have any problems as riding. Okay, and there goes the on button. And as you can see, the on button, I do have a battery meter right there. And as mine is actually charged 75%, so I can actually go ride probably about, man, I'll probably get like 5-6 miles out of that right now. It's not bad. And if you want, you can peel the plastic off if you want to. It's up to you. And it's pretty much ready to go out of the box. And they go my meter, go my cruise control button, which I'll make a review about that later on, which is another important part. I mean, a scooter with a cruise control is pretty awesome. So if I'm for $400, you are getting some upgrades with it. As you can see, wait for my camera to clear up. It does say cruise. That means cruise control, where you just keep it on the regular speed and it just keep on going for you. And also on this side where the cruise control button is where also the throttle is located at, or gas pedal, whichever you want to call it. It's the main part that makes the whole scooter move. And as you can tell, that's an on-off button. This have a little red horn. I'm going to have to make another video about the horn, because the horn is not really loud. I'm going to show you a part, that attachment that I did buy, that it works so much better, because people can't really hear that one at all. And then it does have a little app. Let's try the app. It is in that Apple Market and Android. Let's see if we can find it. It's connect through Bluetooth. Let's see. I'm refreshing it and waiting right now. And oh, my bad. Press the scan button, and there you go. Pop up as DYU, and that's it. And basically, you can just go back, and there you go. It actually gives you the health of the bike itself. Like right now, I have 66% battery and everything. And you can actually do other things. As see, you control your cruise control in here. You can do let's see, I think you can do control your cruise control in here. You can do the headlights. You can change the speed settings. Oh, here we go. Let's try the headlights. And as you can tell, it's pretty bright because it do have a light on. So this is a HID light, which is pretty bright if you're planning to ride at nighttime. You turn on, turn off. There's other ways you could do it with the horn that I am going to show later on. But this is the other way you could do it with the phone. And another great feature they do have, which all cars have, it does have a brake light. As you can tell, when you press the brake, it does bright up, and then when you do turn on the lights, it does stay on, so other cars can see you and they will notice you and will not hit you or run you over. I mean, for a bike, it's basically almost all in one. You have to buy no extra lights, all for $400. I mean, I am going to make a video about some attachments that may be good for you for a phone because something does not come on with. And you can also hold down the horn, and the horn does go off, and it does turn on the light. Just in case you are not carrying the phone, you still have access to turn on the HID. Okay, now that we are all done, let's go take it for a test drive. As you can tell, my lights are on and my brake lights are on. And the number one rule, always have on some kind of protection helmet or something on. As you can tell, I do have my cafeteria lady hairnet on from ANCHEER Electric Bikes. I'm just playing. Don't, just go get your real helmet. Okay, now we're going to give it a little test. As you can tell, it is electric, so it does have a quick jump. If I was jumping out of my hand. And as I am hitting the throttle right there, you can see the gauge as it goes up, telling me how fast I am going. As you can tell, how responsive it is. As soon as you hit the gas, it's telling you how fast you are going. Another thing too, coming out the box, you will not be able to go max speed. It will want you to ride around for a good little while, then soon you'll be able to unlock it to max speed. Now let's go ahead and move down the hill. I shouldn't be holding my bicycle thing on. As you can tell, it's moving pretty fast. I am driving around nighttime. You see how bright that LED light I told you about? It's very bright so that everybody can actually see me. And as you can see, lights are pretty bright, so there's no way nobody would not be able to see you on the road and everything. And see, I'm about to hit the corner right there. There we go, I got it. And you just drive anywhere. And also I should have a phone mount. I am going to make a review about the phone mount I do use on my other one that I will be buying for this one, because you shouldn't be carrying your phone in your mouth while you driving this bike. Oh, and another thing I did forget to tell you, this specific scooter only have back brakes. Do not have front. I'm assuming it doesn't have front because of how much it weighs, and I guess if you hit it too hard, you might flip and hurt yourself. But yeah, it only have back brakes, but it still get the job done. It does stop pretty fast, and go from there. Yep, so I am pulling back into my junky garage. That's about it. But I will be making more videos about attachments and cell phone mounts. We'll be having I think I'm gonna have an alarm system on it. Gonna be a whole bunch of different attachments that you can add to this. I am trying to find a trailer for it too. If you would like to see that, please like, subscribe, and come back next time. And thanks for watching. And have a nice day, and enjoy your bike.